Time for another Q&A. The questions keep on coming. So the first question for today's Q&A is, what do I do for work? Valid question. Well, I actually started a company in my 20s called Pink Mafia. It was a promo company. I retired at 30. I kept the street team portion. I do postering and flyering across Canada. We're available in like 13 markets. One of the only national companies that can poster and flyer for you. If you don't know what postering and flyering is, you probably don't need this service. If you want to, you can go to here, check it out. This is the website, boom. I do that, and I teach yoga. And weirdly, people assume that yoga is how I make my living. I think there's like 10 people that make their living from yoga. The rest of them are all, it's like actors. The rest of them are all like waiters, living on their savings, teaching yoga in their spare time. I essentially teach it for a social life and fun and some extra money. So there's that, and I've done some video tutorials as well to make money on the side when I couldn't work full time because I had a little baby. And that's it, that's how I do it. I piecemeal it together. We have a very simple life. I don't have a lot of expenses. I keep things down, we secondhand shop, etc. Question number 1, handled. If you like our channel, Travel Mom Anna Vaughn, and that's my sidekick, Luna Tuna, then you should like it, or you should subscribe. I mean, like this video, share it with your friends. I know you're dying to. Question. That view. I mean, it never gets old living here. Look at this. Come on. Okay, the next question is, does Luna talk? Actually, she talks a lot. You can't tell in the videos because she clams up as soon as this camera and selfie stick are in her face and we're embarrassing ourselves in public. But she can say, Luna, Luna, aha, and salchicha. How cute is that? It means wiener. She says Luna, salchicha. She speaks a lot of gibberish but doesn't quite put sentences together yet or really understand what she's saying. She understands the word zapato means shoes. Salchicha. What about zapato? Zapato. She says papi, which is what we call my dad, her grandpa. She kind of says grandma, but it's like mama. She started calling everything mama. It's like, basically it's all on mama. Zapato, yeah. Zapato. Yeah, see, she gets it. But yeah, she actually talks a lot. It's just hard to... Zapato. It's hard to get her to talk to strangers and hard to get her to talk on camera. But she does. She also goes around pointing at herself and saying, Nuna, Nuna, Nuna. Like, that's my name. So... she's pretty much there. She talks a lot for her age, and you know, to be honest, I wonder why. What would you do? Okay. Next question. Where do I get Luna's clothes from? That's a really good question. Because you know what? I don't really shop for her. I mean, sometimes I'm in Carter's and they have these really cute onesies, and I need to get one. But for the most part, I don't buy anything for her. We shop at the store of Grandma. A lot comes from Grandma. And then even the dress she's wearing right now, my aunt got it for her. I gotta walk and talk. I know it's the worst, but she's gonna be such a jerk if I don't. We get a lot of stuff as hand-me-downs. A lot of stuff is second-hand. You saw my video on going to the Paca and buying stuff for her right here. I mean, you can buy a Ralph Lauren at the Paca for $3, and it's been washed 4,000 times, so it doesn't have all the chemicals on it. We don't actually do that much. The bows are my big thing. Lots of people buy them for us. We also get them at secondhand stores a lot when I'm in Canada. I buy them from moms out of the backs of their cars because grandmas make them down here. And yeah, that's it. You know, we kind of piece it together. You don't really need to buy stuff for your kid. That is a farce. Don't believe the hype. You can get most of it as hand-me-downs. Yeah, they can be fashion babies on a budget. So here's a good one. Where are we going next? To be honest, I'm not sure. Luna flies for free or for the taxes until she's 2. So she's almost 1.5. We have till November if we want to do any big trips. My friends who travel a lot, they always tell me, if you got a big trip in mind, take it now because you're going to be on the couch for the next few years, not doing anything massive. I used to live between Canada and Asia, so I was thinking about going to Asia. I'm a little hesitant to do Asia because we would go for 3 or 4 months, and it's a lot of work with no help. I'd really like to go to Europe. I'd love to go to Spain and Portugal and visit some friends. I've actually never been to Portugal before, so I'd love to check that out. We are going, though, I can announce, we are going end of March during Semana Santa to Medellin to visit my really good friend. We're just there for a week, but it's my first time in Colombia and hers too. It'll be our first time doing a country together. That's a first. Our final question for today here at beautiful Tenque La Union Park in Antigua is it safe? I get asked if it's safe here all the time. Is it safe in Guatemala? Is it safe where you live? Is it safe where you're traveling? Are you safe? And here is what I have to say to that. I lived in Jamaica outside of Kingston for 1 month before I had my child. And in a taxi, I asked a cab driver in Kingston, Jamaica, is it safe here? Is it really as dangerous as people say? I've only been here during the day. I've been working. Is it actually that bad? And you know what he replied to me? Yeah, it's not that safe at night in all the wrong places with the wrong people, but we definitely don't shoot up the high schools here. And I think that is pretty much my answer. Is it safe? There's muggings, there's robbings, there's all the things that happen all over the world. Plus it is a poor country and there's a huge division between the haves and have-nots. So it's safe like the way United States of America city is. There's poor places that are unsafe, for robbing and that kind of stuff. But you know what? They don't shoot up over 500 high schools and junior schools and middle schools here a year. So to me, pretty damn safe. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at these palm trees. Boom!